Yeah, so this is part two to the Great Reset video. Um, I wanted to expand a little bit more on what I was saying in the other video. Um, we as so-called black people have to understand that if this country collapses, it's going to get very tribal, yo. It's going to get very tribal very fast, and the it's not a coincidence that we are not united at all in this country as so-called black folks. Through gangs, cities, all different types of drug trade, all different. You see what I'm saying? See, so we're already at a disadvantage if the country collapses. If the country collapses and the government isn't in power, then whoever has the most money and the most power is going to try to take over in power. This is a fact. And they're going to link with other people that's in power and try to form alliances so that they can carve out things the way that they want them to be. This is what's going on all over the world. And it's going to be important for so-called black people to be divided and to be killing each other off. See what I'm saying? Think about how many young black children have been aborted since that program has been put in place. I wonder how many young black boys have been destroyed through those programs. How many innocent, sweet little black girls. You know, I got 4 daughters, you know what I'm saying? And a daughter is like the greatest gift. You know, my son too, don't get it twisted, but a daughter is like, it's like the greatest gift in the world because it's like God giving, it's like the Most High giving you a responsibility. Leaving you in charge, like, yo, he finally see you as a grown-up. Now I'm leaving you in charge. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's a babysitting gig, but it just go for life. You know, it makes you a better person. And I sit back and I think about all of those videos I used to watch of when they used to tell me about how, you know, in China they could only have one child for so long and how most families were having just trying to have male children. And then I started carving out the landscape of the United States thinking like, damn, yo, with prison, right? Gun violence, older men dying from heart attacks and assault and all of this other crazy shit. The so-called black man's numbers out in the wilderness of North America were getting real scarce, man. You know, you'd hear a lot of talk on the news about, you know, people love to say, oh, you know, white people, man, they're not having as many kids as everybody else. That's why their numbers are going down. Listen to you. Listen to you. Listen to you. In the Matrix, everything is backwards, man. They'll have you running around thinking you know some shit that you don't know. Nigga, your numbers is down. Your numbers is down. You know? Think about the jails, the murders. You know? A lot of black men live in alternative sexual lifestyles, dealing with sexual identity disorder, all different types of things. These are all of these things have to play a part. All of these things have to play a part, because if they can't just rely on us being weak. They can't just rely on us being weak. You know, when the Great Reset comes and women go to take over the whole world, you know, black women, they want to share in that too, because, you know, they've been some of the strongest allies. Because that's where, you know, that's where the feminist movement gets a lot of the strength from. And I know what you guys are thinking. Yo, we was talking about the Great Reset, and now we're talking about feminism again. You have to understand, right? Most people are going to say, oh, you're wrong. This is communism. This is Marxism. This is communism. This is Marxism. But this is something you have never seen before. This is completely different. For real. What we're seeing is completely different. Yeah, man, we busted my head. So, we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful that we understand what's playing out in front of our eyes. Last year I seen so-called black people in America all riled up about Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing was, I wasn't mad at people for not liking Donald Trump. My whole thing was, when did we give a fuck about Donald Trump, yo? When did we give a fuck about somebody this much to hate him? You feel me? And at first, you know, when they going after him and shit, I'm thinking, man, this is just politics, man. White dude on the blue side going after the white dude on the red side. And I just kept it pushing. But then one day, man, I'm just sitting there, man, I'm high, I'm watching TV, and I'm seeing the way the people on the blue side coming at the dude on the red side. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, this don't look like no political beef. This look like they trying to really, like, frame this dude. Like, they're really trying to lock this dude up. Like, you know, that shit sent my antennas up. Because I was locked up. I was falsely accused of some things, and I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that shit feel. That shit just really, like, got me going. So I started tuning in a little bit more, getting a little bit more information, then going to do my own research, coming to some of my own conclusions. And I realized that this person was not supposed to win the presidency. The average people are just supposed to be able to run in it to make it look like it's a fair election. And it's not rigged in the favor of politicians when it really is. You feel me? So what happened was, somebody won in the middle of them doing something. You know, Barack Obama was the candidate that they always dreamed of, because without a question, they had everybody that they needed to have locked in place supporting. So when Hillary Clinton was with the Obama administration, really running the government, she was making a lot of foul decisions. So when it came time for her to run, y'all all know the story. But at the end of the day, somebody set the Great Reset back. This is why you see people. This is why you see politicians going to the measures that they're going to remove somebody, acting like it is the end of the world, screaming at the top of their lungs like it's the end of the world, screaming foul on every play. This is why you see them being so unreasonable and acting so illogical right now. It's not because there's a man there that they think is racist that they don't like. There's somebody in office that can dig up enough papers to figure out what the fuck is really going on and tell people. And thank God he didn't. Yo, listen to me. That whole spying network thing that you see about them, they were just watching him to make sure that he wasn't digging in places that he shouldn't be digging in. They'll tell you on the news, oh yeah, it was to spy on his campaign, and you're thinking, okay, they were spying on his campaign, but what were they looking to get? And they'll tell you, oh, to try to stop him from being president. No, they was trying to see who he was around, and they wanted everybody to know that fucks with them. Listen to me. We got this motherfucker tapped. We talking to this motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers better act like y'all know what's up, man, because we listening. Remember Lieutenant Colonel Vindman? Yeah, we'll send him to come and check you out. Yo, y'all think I'm capping? This shit real right now, man. This shit is so real right now, man. Shout out to the people that's going to check these videos, man. Because these joints is going... If you don't go do your research after this, man, I don't know what... You know what I'm saying? 7th floor in the FBI building. You know what I'm saying? That's where the shadow government is at, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember who told you. So, keep hearing about this Great Reset. Just think about inflation, the money going, so much money being pressed that the dollar's so low, that everything that it backs becomes so low. The average people can't make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? But the people that aren't affected by what's about to happen are about to come through with their money and buy up everything. See, this is why Joe Biden and the United States government needs them $6 trillion. So that when this shit hit and everything get fucked up, they can buy it all up. Excuse me. And force you to live off of it. If you rock on my video, hit that like button. If you rock on my channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated with all my videos, make sure you hit that notification. For real, until the next time, you already know what it is. Y'all stay blessed. Welcome to the Android Solution. Peace.